After working with CDA, an outbound sales team saw an increase in sales of $140,000 and a decrease in manual effort of $25,000 in the first year. In this video, we're going to review the problem that the sales team was facing, the solution to that problem, and the results that came from that solution. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that this case study is a small fraction of what's in the Sales Outreach Success Blueprint. If you would like to get the exact steps and how we implemented the solution and also the dashboards that we used, click the link in the video description and you can go get the blueprint.
First, let's go over the problem that the organization was facing.
A CEO of a multifamily focused lending company was struggling to deliver upon the sales projections for his company. He reached out to the sales manager to see why the pipeline was dwindling. The sales manager had a hard time putting his finger on the problem that they were facing because they were managing their outbound calls across two sales platforms. These platforms were SalesLoft and Dialpad. In order to solve the problem of having his data in two locations, he had to take the data from both data sources, combine it in Excel, and create a manual report every day just to report on things like how many calls are we making, are we connecting with people, and are those connections quality connections. This process took the sales manager 2 hours a day, time he could have been spending on filling the pipeline. Just a quick reminder, the complete steps to the solution are in the blueprint down in the video description. So click that link if you would like to get those complete steps and dashboards that we implement. In order to solve the problem of creating manual reports that were burning up all of the sales manager's time, there were three main initiatives that CDA undertook. The first was centralizing the data from Dialpad and SalesLoft into a database. The second was creating sales goals that could be used for performance management. The third was creating a dashboard that could surface all this data to the CEO, the sales manager, and the sales team so everyone knew where they stood at any point in time. After implementing the dashboard, the sales team became aware that they were not making the number of calls needed to fill the pipeline to meet their sales goals. After implementing the dashboard, they tripled the amount of sales calls that they were making, which led to an increase of $140,000 in revenue in the first year. Automating the report also helped the manager put 2 hours back on his calendar per day, which saved $25,000 in manual effort. Overall, the lender saw an ROI on this data analytics project of 16-1. The alignment and the accountability that the dashboard provided led to a turnaround of this lender's sales team. If you're struggling with similar problems of being able to track your sales numbers in a centralized location, download the blueprint. The link is in the video description. This blueprint contains the exact steps that were taken to implement the solution and also has Excel and Tableau versions of a sales call dashboard that can help you align your sales team.